New York. 8 million people.
Fire 2 more risottos, that's 4 all day.
Everything we do is on a mega level.
It's a 4-hour wait. Is it really?
All I want to do is just win.
24,000 restaurants.
I'm not gonna close the restaurant. Hell to the no.
You're losing money by the minute.
A family legacy is on the line here.
$1 million is bull. It really is.
3 businesses at a crossroads.
Our goals are the same. We both want to be rich.
Fighting for their piece of a $34 billion industry.
You've got to bulldoze your way into this is crazy.
This restaurant's my life. It's gonna work no matter what.
A budding empire.
We've grown a $45 million business. Meatball Shop is a proven, successful concept.
We need $4 million to open restaurants.
Either we gotta or get off the pot, man.
A fading mom and pop.
My great-grandfather started this place in 1927.
The numbers are way down this year.
Go to outside! You might go home!
We need more customers.
A neighborhood joint with national ambitions.
I want to branch out into merchandising. The price of doing everything on my own is that I'm the only one to blame. Kill me.
In this world, you either eat or get eaten.
Either you're with me or you're against me. You really want me to say that on camera?
I want the truth. Consumed.
I need plates. I can't put out food because I don't have plates. I got every goddamn chef in the restaurant, and I can't get a dish washed.
The food is taking way too long, and actually people are complaining.
You taking your time to let me know is actually going to help me to slow down, but thank you.
In 2009, my childhood friend Michael Chernow and I launched the Meatball Shop. Michael and I have been friends for over 20 years.
We had our first fist fight in high school. We both got suspended for it.
We see things completely differently. You think that you have to work harder for
I do have to work harder for.
Well, that's not true.
We fight about everything, and the fights are what makes the Meatball Shop the success it is today.
Michael brings this cool factor.
What's up, Johnny? All right.
I knew that if I went into business with Michael, the restaurant would be packed from day one.
Pull it all out, fix it all. We got 10 minutes. Let's get through that and make it happen.
Daniel Holzman is the kind of guy you want to get caught in a foxhole with.
More butter, more salt. Salt and butter.
He's not going to tell you how awesome you are,
Those are not good.
but when it comes to getting done, he will get done.
I love building a restaurant. We wanted to have a very popular, successful restaurant, so we needed to do something that was unique and new. And meatballs are something that every single culture and every human being can identify with. They're delicious, they're inexpensive.
Let's give him the best for as little as possible. Awesome service, great atmosphere, and a really delicious meal using high quality ingredients for nothing.
There was no meatball-centric restaurant. And the trick was to find a neighborhood that's right on the verge of happening.
That's it. Like that formula works.
Dude, you guys are awesome, by the way.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks so much. Daniel and I put our life savings, everything on the line.
We literally built the Meatball Shop with our bare hands.
Open for business?
Open for business.
He ran the front of the house,
This is our opportunity to make perfect. Like, let's just get the table settings done right.
and I ran the back of the house.
3 roast veg, 3 daily greens.
The success of the first Meatball Shop was immediate. We had cookbooks in the works, and we were in the New York Times, we were on television. It was like, never land.
When we opened the first shop, we projected a $20 check average. We're gonna do $2 million in sales. It turned out we did twice that. $4 million a year in sales, 600 people a day. Unbelievable. We took every single penny and put it back in the business. 5 years later, we have 6 restaurants and a commissary, plus the office, and over 350 people working for us. And projected sales for 2015 are $22.5 million.
The American dream. We've developed an amazing team to help us as we grow into a nationally recognized restaurant group. That's what I'm saying.
There's no reason that every major city and large town can't have a meatball shop. It's like a hamburger place.
We have 6 restaurants in 5 years, and we've accomplished a lot.
Even if Michael and I don't agree on how to run the business,
We definitely agree that we want to grow the business.
6 restaurants is massive. From the Meatball Shop's perspective, that's just getting started.
right now the Meatball Shop is at a crossroads. We have a choice. We can either continue to grow as a homegrown concept slowly, one shop at a time, or we can take investor money from the outside and grow exponentially.
Definitely want to open a shop this year.
That is our goal. Not only will investor money help us to expand faster, but we'll be able to take some money off the table. Thus far, everything has gone right back into the business.
I'd like to have 1,000 restaurants. I'm never gonna be satisfied. I'm so hungry. All I want to do is just win. I just want to win.
How you doing? Perfect. Salud, everyone.
It's always a pleasure.
Anna Tony's is a family-owned restaurant that's been around for 5 generations. My brother, my mother, and I run the business. It's a traditional Italian restaurant, and basically it's been the same since I was a little kid. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Pretending to work?
My grandparents came from Italy in 1927, and they bought this property.
Chicken cacciatore.
And they turned it into a restaurant so they can always eat, they said. You'll never go hungry.
Whatever you want, throw it my way, I'm ready. Stepping in here is like stepping into a time capsule. 4 generations passed through. My great-grandfather, grandfather, to my father, Ralph, and then down to my brother and I, Anthony.
I've worked here since I'm 11. I've worked in this restaurant. Never did anything else. It's the only job I've ever had in my entire life.
I remember being 8 years old, going downstairs in the basement and tapping kegs of beer. I couldn't even move it. I'd pull it. They'd be yelling and screaming at me to, hurry up, it's busy, what are you doing? All right, you gotta take one of these up.
Take
All
one.
right, you got it? You can hold it?
I'm in the back making the food most of the time.
Chicken parmesan.
Really good, right?
So it's delicious.
My brother does more of the getting the people to come through the front door and try to make sure they have a good experience.
Call my ladies here, my lovely ladies. When it comes to business, my brother has his head in the sand and way up his ass.
Put up a picture. Please.
I can't put a picture on our
Jesus
Instagram page?
Christ, you're wrong, and that's it, period.
This is the way business is done. This is how it works.
Ralph, he's a pain in the ass.
All right, listen, the guy wants the food. Turn this TV off, turn it off.
Even though Ralph and Anthony run the restaurant, they still report to me every night. Oh, shut up. Anthony!
I always worry about what my mother thinks. I didn't know you were here. She's the owner. Me and my brother listen to her.
So there's nobody here.
Well, gotta get ready for the day. I mean, you know.
The Bronx has changed. There only used to be 4 restaurants here, that was it. Now there's maybe, I don't know how many. You know, I'm here 50 years, and I've seen ups and I've seen downs. My husband and I ran this restaurant until the day he died.
My father, he was here every day of his life. We worked together. It's not like a regular father and son relationship.
I really want to cry when I see Daddy's pictures, but my children, I don't want them to see that I get upset.
Every day, I miss my father. It hurts still, 10 years later.
It's okay to cry if you want.
Okay.
That sign outside, it says 5 generations. My children don't work here yet, but they want to work here. I would love my kids to see what I saw. The only thing is I don't know if it could happen anymore. That's the problem. Pull up on top. Good job. Usually gross around $600,000 for the year. This year has been a tough year. Our sales are down 20%. That's a lot for a small little family business like this.
Does that scare you?
It's always very scary. Anna Tony's is not making enough money to sustain 3 separate families. That's it.
I don't like change a lot. I like everything to stay the way it is, but things aren't the same. I don't know if it could ever get back to that. I wish it would.
So what's going on? So how we do?
A little more than 2,400 for the day on Saturday. About 29% for the day down from last year.
Look, you gotta start listening to my ideas, man. We gotta start doing these things.
It just ain't gonna work, most of them.
You want my list of ideas? I'll give you a little bit. 1, we need a new video on our website. Another one, what about the idea I had for the Taco Tuesday?
My brother does have a lot of things he wants to do in the restaurant, but I'm doing this for almost 40 years of my life. I'm not saying I know everything, that's for sure, but I know when something is not going to work. Come up with a good idea from now on, I'll listen, but till you come up with a good one, nothing to listen about.